Alright, listen up. So many of you are getting networking all wrong, completely twisted. You think it's about collecting business cards like they're Pokemon, or just blasting your resume at anyone who'll make eye contact. That's old news. That's transactional garbage. And frankly, it doesn't work. Not in the long run. You're missing the biggest piece of the puzzle, genuine human connection. It's about empathy. It's about giving a damn, and it's about building something real, not just a LinkedIn number. I'm here, on behalf of Abhilasha, to drop some serious truth bombs on how you can actually master this game. We're talking about strategies that build bridges, not just burn them. It's about understanding that people connect with people, not with your desperate sales pitch 5 seconds into a conversation. This isn't about quick wins, it's about planting seeds for a forest of opportunities. And that takes patience, it takes heart, and it takes a hell of a lot more listening than talking. Welcome to our channel. Today we're diving into some pro-level networking tips that can elevate your professional game. Let's get started. We're going to break down exactly what you need to be doing, step by step, no fluff, just actionable advice that you can implement today. So lean in, take notes, and get ready to change the way you think about building your professional world. This is the stuff they don't teach you in school. Seriously, the biggest mistake I see, day in and day out, is people leading with their own agenda. Hi, I'm Bob, I do this, I want that, can you help me? Slow down, killer. Nobody cares about your elevator pitch if they don't feel seen or heard first. Lead with genuine curiosity. Ask real questions. What are passionate about? What challenges are facing? What's their story? You've got 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason. Use them in that proportion. Stop thinking about what you can get and start thinking about what you can understand. It's about them, not you, especially in that first interaction. When you actually listen, you're not just waiting for your turn to talk. You're absorbing, you're learning, you're finding common ground. This is where authentic relationships begin, not from a perfectly crafted 30-second commercial about how great you are. Focus on building that rapport, that human-to-human link. People are way more likely to remember you, help you, and connect with you down the line if they feel like you genuinely gave a damn about who they are, not just what they could do for you. It's a marathon, not a sprint. Look, if everyone in your network looks like you, talks like you, and works in the exact same niche, you're living in an echo chamber. And that's a fast track to stagnation. You need to aggressively diversify. I mean it. Go meet people from completely different industries, different roles, different backgrounds, different everything. Think about it. The insights you gain from someone in tech could revolutionize your approach in creative arts, or a perspective from non-profit could unlock a new market for your business. It's about cross-pollination of ideas. Expanding your connections beyond your immediate comfort zone isn't just a nice to have, it's a strategic imperative. These varied perspectives are where the real gold is hidden. They challenge your assumptions, they spark innovation, and they open doors to opportunities you couldn't even fathom from inside your little professional bubble. So get uncomfortable. Reach out to people who aren't in your usual circles. The broader your network, the wider your lens on the world, and the more equipped you are to see and seize what others miss. This one is so fundamental it's practically tattooed on my soul. Offer value, offer value, offer value. Before you even about asking for a single damn thing, you need to be thinking, how can I help this person? What can I bring to the table for? It could be an article you read that's relevant to their work, an introduction to someone who could be a good contact for them, or just sharing some insights you've picked up. It's about building up goodwill, creating relationship equity. Don't be a taker, be a giver relentlessly. When you lead with generosity, when you're known as someone who genuinely wants to support others, trust me, the universe and your network has a funny way of paying it back, often tenfold. This isn't about a quid pro quo tit-for-tat transaction. It's about establishing genuine trust and reciprocity. People are far more inclined to help those who have demonstrated a willingness to help others. So focus on that long-term game of providing value. It's the foundation of every strong professional relationship you'll ever build. Patience, my friends. Too many people think networking is just showing up to an event, grabbing a free drink, and awkwardly standing in a corner. Or worse, they join a million online groups and then just lurk in the shadows. That's not engagement, that's digital wallpaper. You need to participate actively. Find communities, online or offline, that genuinely align with your interests, your passions, your values. And then roll up your sleeves and contribute. Answer questions, share your expertise, offer support, organize something, do something. Meaningful contribution is how you get seen, how you build credibility, and how you foster connections that go way deeper than a superficial handshake. When you're actively involved and adding value to a community, people notice. They see your commitment, your knowledge, your willingness to help. This organic visibility is 1,000 times more powerful than any forced self-promotion. These are the fertile grounds where lasting professional friendships and collaborations are born. So find your tribes and be an active, valuable member. Chapter 5. Your digital footprint screams louder than your resume. Use it. In 2024, if your online presence is a ghost town, you're already behind. I'm not just talking about having a LinkedIn profile gathering digital dust. I'm talking about strategically leveraging these platforms. Keep your professional profiles sharp, updated, and reflective of who you are and what you bring to the table. But more importantly, share relevant content. Post your thoughts, your insights, articles that resonated with you. Show, don't just tell, your expertise and your passion for your field. Be a voice, not an echo. And listen, it's not a one-way street. Engagement is key. Don't just broadcast, interact. Comment thoughtfully on other people's posts. Add to the conversation. Ask questions. Share their content if it's valuable. This demonstrates that you're tuned in, you're interested, and you're part of the industry dialogue. Your digital interactions are a massive part of your networking strategy. It's where you can build rapport, showcase your knowledge, and connect with people you might never meet otherwise, 24/7. So, play the game, and play it smart. Chapter 6. The Follow-Up Hustle. Don't you dare drop that ball. You had a great conversation, you made a connection, you exchanged contact info. Awesome. Now what? So many people fumble it right here. They let that spark die out. The follow-up is not optional, it's essential. And I'm not talking about some generic nice-to-meet-you email template that you copy-paste to 20 people. That's lazy, and people see right through it. Your follow-up needs to be thoughtful, it needs to be personalized. This is your chance to really solidify that connection. Reference something specific you talked about. Hey, name, really enjoyed our chat about specific topic at event place. Maybe share that article you mentioned or make that introduction you offered. This shows you were actually listening, that you valued the conversation, and that you're serious about building a connection. It reinforces your interest and keeps the momentum going. Don't let good connections wither on the vine because you couldn't be bothered to send a meaningful follow-up. It's a small effort with a massive potential payoff. Chapter 7. Know your why. Network with purpose, not out of panic. If you're just networking without any clear idea of what you're trying to achieve, you're basically throwing spaghetti at the wall and hoping something sticks. That's inefficient, it's often frustrating, and it leads to a lot of wasted time and effort. Before you even step into that event or send that connection request, ask yourself, what are my goals here? Am I looking for a mentor? Am I trying to learn about a new industry? Am I seeking potential collaborators for a project? Am I looking for job opportunities? Having clear, defined objectives is like having a compass for your networking efforts. It guides your conversations, helps you identify the right people to connect with, and makes your interactions far more purposeful and productive. When you know your why, you can tailor your approach, ask better questions, and evaluate whether a connection is truly aligned with your goals. Stop networking just for the sake of networking. Be intentional. Be strategic. This clarity will make all the difference in turning random encounters into meaningful advancements. Alright, enough talk, go out and execute. So there you have it, 7 hardcore no BS strategies to take your networking from amateur hour to pro level. Remember, this isn't about slimy sales tactics or being someone you're not. It's about genuine curiosity, providing real value, building authentic relationships, and playing the long game. It's about being a human being connecting with other human beings. That's the secret sauce, and it's been the secret sauce forever. The platforms change, the tactics evolve, but the core principles of human connection, they're timeless. Now, listening to me, or Abhilasha, talk about this is one thing. Actually doing it is another. Information without execution is just entertainment. I need you to take these principles and put them into action today. Start with 1. Send that thoughtful follow-up. Reach out to someone outside your usual circle. Offer help to someone in your network without expecting anything in return. The only way you're going to master this is by practicing it consistently and authentically. Thanks for watching. If you found these tips helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more professional growth content. We want to hear from you. What's your biggest networking challenge? Drop it in the comments below. Abhilasha and the team are building a community here, and we're all about helping you crush your goals. See you next time.